some recent survey results about Canadians and how stressed they feel. I'm joined by holistic nutritionist Michelle Book. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. Very exciting. And these results, I think, may surprise a lot of people. Tell us what we found from this survey, first of all.
So it's really scary. In fact, we found over 60% of Canadians said that they were stressed at work, and the stress is negatively impacting their health and other areas of their lives. So we know stress plays a huge role, and we really want to help manage this stress because we can get some really serious consequences as a result. So at the Canadian Health Food Association, we developed a natural guide to workplace wellness. And it includes supplements, healthy foods, as well as some holistic, healthy exercises and mindful exercises that you can do, which is going to help combat this stress a lot of us face with on a day-to-day basis.
And when I was reading the results, even in the province of Quebec, those numbers are even higher than the 60%. So we're feeling even more stress right here in the province of Quebec. We're going to start over here on the far right. Let's talk about, so we're talking supplements, yes, right? Well, probiotics in particular.
Exactly. So fermented foods even, kimchi, kefir, I've got some kombucha. I even have a bar there that has fermented ingredients in it.
Really?
So the thing about fermented foods is that we know we're getting probiotics, and probiotics help us to manage stress and anxiety. So we want to make sure we're getting enough of these good gut bacteria because there's a strong connection between our gut and our brain. So we want to be building that good gut bacteria through eating more fermented foods or potentially taking a probiotic supplement.
Can you get enough through fermented foods depending on what style and what type, or do you need a supplement?
It definitely is an individual thing, and you want to speak to your healthcare practitioner, but when you take a supplement, you know the quality and the quantity of the probiotic that you're getting. Whereas with food, you're not it's not as clear.
Right.
Also with food, a lot of us aren't eating these fermented type of foods on a day-to-day basis, so you might want to consider a supplement if you're going through periods of prolonged chronic stress.
Okay, let's move over here. We've got some more foods here. Yeah. Fruits and vegetables, always important to have in your diet.
Always important to have fruits and vegetables, and avocados and bananas are very important. They're high in B vitamins and magnesium, and we know that we need B vitamins and magnesium when we're dealing with stress. Magnesium is actually known as the original chill pill.
Really?
So yeah, so helping us to remain calm. So thinking about are we getting enough B and magnesium, these important nutrients. Do we need a supplement? Maybe a multivitamin, again, to help round out. I always say a multivitamin is a good insurance policy.
Right.
Because, we don't always eat really healthy throughout the day. And that's why, thinking about food, we want to make sure we're eating a good balanced amount of good healthy foods throughout the day.
Again, I know same question, but are we going to get enough of those B vitamins out of just eating certain fruits and vegetables, or do we need to necessarily have a supplement?
And again, it depends on your lifestyle, but you want to make sure that you're eating, a lot of good healthy foods. And a lot of us aren't, we're eating packaged and processed foods. So, there also can be a long time between breakfast and lunch and dinner when you're at work. So you want to make sure that you're eating healthy food, but you're also snacking throughout the day, and good snacks. So you can visit our website, CHFA.ca, type in your postal code, find your local health food store, where there's all kinds of options when it comes to snacks. I've got some healthy crackers here, apple chips, even some hemp heart bites. So ways that we can have healthy snacks, 3 o'clock, that slump hits.
Yes.
We want to make sure we're getting good food. And even hemp helps us with productivity. So we know omega-3s. Omega-3s and productivity play a big role. Omega-3s help with learning and memory. So we want to make sure we're eating a lot of omega-3s and getting, hemp, nuts, walnuts, even fatty fish into our diet.
And lastly, exercise, so important. You brought some things along here. You call it a little bit of desk-ercise,
exactly,
right?
Yes. We don't, a lot of us sit all day. We know that sitting is the new smoking. Getting up, moving is so important. Whether you go for a walk at lunch, maybe even having a standing meeting where everyone just stands up, just to add some more movement and mindfulness, that moment-to-moment awareness of what's actually happening right now. So how can you incorporate more mindfulness into your day? Is it that you set an alarm on your computer that you every couple hours stop, take 3 deep breaths, maybe you meditate in the beginning of the day or at the end of the night? We know that meditation helps to reduce stress, reduce anxiety, and improve creativity. So these little exercises and ways that we can incorporate ways to deal with the stress that we feel on a day-to-day basis.
Michelle, it's always a pleasure seeing you. Thank you so much for coming here to Montreal.